cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, welcome back one more again to the hood table. Thanks for tuning in. Hey Miss Hall, what's up, boo? How you doing? I hope all is well with everybody. I hope everybody's been having a nice start to their week. I know it's Tuesday, almost hump day. I'm already ready for the weekend to be here and over with. I know a lot of people from here to all around the world and I have been, going through a lot of things. It's a lot of stressful times these days, y'all. A lot of stressful times these days. Hey Tanya, Travis, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, beautiful, back to you. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. I'm going to just pull up my YouTube on my phone. I think I only got one moderator in the chat, so I'm gonna just in case I have to help moderate and pull up the video on my cell phone. But how's everybody doing? You said welcome to the damn hood table. Hey, y'all know where it's at. It's at the hood table. That's where it's at. I want to know, did you guys get a chance to see the funeral service for George Floyd and what you thought about the funeral service, or the other events surrounding the funeral service? I watched a lot of it today. I did have to work, so I was, kind of watching it in and out. Some of the parts I watched on YouTube, because I couldn't sit and just watch the, service. But I thought it was a really, 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 really nice homegoing service. Definitely. It was awesome. It was a lot of people in attendance. The place where they were at, it was said to be 500 people was said to be in attendance before the funeral. So I don't have the numbers on exactly how many people were at the funeral, but it did look really packed. A lot of people showed up and showed out, regardless of the Rona that's still going around and taking people out of here. People were in their masks. A lot of people had on gloves. Even Reverend Al Sharpton, who delivered the eulogy, he had on gloves. He didn't have on a mask, of course, because, he was talking, so he had to deliver the eulogy. There were people who were singing beautiful songs. Neo reached out. I don't know if Neo reached out or if somebody reached out to him. But yes, Neo, oh my God, watching Neo try to sing that song by Boyz II Men, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. Whoo, child. I was up there. I was like, I'm up here with you, Neo. I'm up here with you. Because I was like, oh my God, if Neo break down crying. But he was being strong, man. He kept sucking it in. Every so many lines, he kept sucking it in. And he was able to belt out that song beautifully. Definitely not the way he probably would have just sang the song, like went in on the song at a normal event or concert. But under the circumstances, you could tell Neo was very, very touched by the circumstances of the death of George Floyd. And it's really hard to sing at a funeral or talk at a funeral when you know the person. like personally. When you know the person like personally, it's really hard to talk at the funeral. But for somebody who don't even know the person personally to be so moved by it, I was so touched because so many people are moved by it. You said you had to work today, so you couldn't see the services. You said his niece had me in tears. Yes, I was like, oh my God, the kids and y'all, the white, all the people in white, it was just so beautiful. And they had the horse carriage, and it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And people made sure that his family didn't have to foot anything for that service. And I don't know, as far as, the after service, how people do, they have the repast and food and drinks and, people, especially in the Black community. I don't know what they do in any other community. If y'all do know, feel free to let me know. But in the Black community, how we do when somebody passes, we go home, we go to wherever we gonna hang out, whether it's a hall, somebody's house, a park, whatever, the basement of a church, whatever, and we turns up. Shoot, we kick it. We have a lot of fun, but it was nice. It was nice, and then they dedicated this day in Houston as George Floyd Day. So I thought that was really, really nice for him to have his day, I hate that he got this day, due to what happened, but it's amazing how people just, came out of nowhere. Celebrities were there, Jamie Foxx, Channing Tatum. I don't know what other celebrities, those were just the names that popped out. And those are the people that I saw on the camera when they had people stand up. Let's see what Tanya said. You said it was very touching, Reverend. Yes, Al Sharpton did a great job. And not only did he, for him, like, it's really hard to deliver a eulogy for people you don't know. Of course, the people that you're, the family of the deceased, they're going to give them information. They're going to tell them things about their loved one and, all this kind of stuff. But he did a great job, and he wanted to make sure that everybody, gave it up to the people who, the husband and the wife who lent their church out for the services. Y'all hear what Reverend Al Sharpton said when he was talking about preachers? He was like, a lot of people wouldn't have gave up their church or lent their church for a service as this because it's so controversial. All the way around is so controversial, dealing with cops, dealing with police, dealing with white people, dealing with allegedly prejudice, and they lent their church out to, have them have that service there. And a lot of churches would have turned their back, like, I don't want it could be aftermath, it could be backlash, it could be, something happened, to our members or to our church, how it is. Some people just, they don't know how to act. They ignorant. It's a lot of people, still, basically not cheering on the cops who killed Floyd, but, they still got the back. They backing the cops who murdered him. And I see a lot of posts and a lot of blogs about people, what am I trying to say? People who speaking out and speaking up for George, people standing in the gap, people protesting, things like that. And then you got people coming out of left field. Well, I done seen posts where people are like, oh, another one bites the dust. Great job. Just negative hatred, racist people just come out the woodworks, when things like this happen, like they be promoting the stuff, because how they really feel about some Black people. Not all white people, of course, not all white people, but y'all know where I'm going with this. So I think that was really wonderful how that church, allowed them to have the funeral service at that at their location. Hey Candace, how you doing? He did speak from the heart. Yes, he did. He spoke from the heart. it was great. It was awesome. You said churches don't like allowing many to you. Right. Period, girl. Period. You better say it. But when Al Sharpton, when the Reverend said, give it up for this husband and wife who allowed them to have a service, have that many people. It wasn't just a service. It was like so many people. And then on top of that, you have to keep in mind the Rona's still out there. And a lot of churches are still doing services through Skype, through Facebook, through Zoom, things like that. And to allow that many people to pack out of their church during these times, yeah. You said they think about money. Exactly. They think about money. They think about, so many churches out here, there are some churches, they charge for, things like weddings and, things like that. If you're not, if you don't belong to the church, but some churches even charge for funeral services. Yes, they do. I know some of y'all know that, but some people might not know that. Some churches, especially if you ain't a member of their church, if your mama and them ain't a member of their church, they gonna charge you just like a social hall would. I done had it done. I tried to rent out a church before, and for a funeral service, and there was a fee. There's a charge. There's a charge. I even reached out to a church before in the past here in my town, to do a fundraiser. And yeah, they charge a fee to rent out their church. And I get it, they gotta pay the bills, pay the light bill, pay the gas bill. But for funeral services, I don't know. Y'all, we ain't gonna go there. But he did mention when he was talking about giving the props to the pastor and the first lady, he did mention that some of these pulpit pastors are punks. He said it's a lot of punks in these pulpits, a lot of punk pastors in these pulpits. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about what the Reverend did say. I got a little kiki out of that because yeah. I don't know if that has more to do with the protest or not, or if he was directing that comment to something else, but it might pertain to how back in the day when things would happen like this, like people being murdered by police or, by white people or, and they think it was racist or hate crime or anything like that, or an unjustified murder, man, the ministers would be the first ones. They would be out on the front row protesting, the walks, the rallies, the marches. It was mainly the ministers. The ministers would step up before even the people in politics would step up, like the mayor, the city governors, the people in politics, the people who got a place, downtown at the city. They would step in, they would be there first. They would be gathering all their members in the church. They would have churches packed out, what we gonna do, where we gonna go, when we gonna march, stuff like that. They was like on the front line for that, leading us, the people. We don't see that anymore. And so sometimes I'll bring up that fact that what happened over the years, we got that comfortable where the people in leadership positions don't even want to lead anymore. So I guess I kind of understand where he was going when he said there is some punk pastors in the pulpit. But yeah, that was his word. That was Reverend Al Sharpton's words. Yes, please, thank you. Thumbs up the live, thumbs up the video, y'all, and make sure y'all share the video if you like, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget, we have a Facebook group called The Hood Table as well. You can go over there, select join, answer the questions that you agree to the rules, and you can be added to the group. You said yes, many are scared. I think because how come they ain't. You said it. Yep, many are scared. I think because how come they are on for I don't understand it. I don't understand. I mean, that was just natural when we grew up, when our parents grew up, that the ministers, the preachers, the pastors, the bishops, they would be on the front line, leading the marches, leading the way all the way to the White House, all the way to the Capitol building in the States. They was just leading the way, the rallies and everything. I feel if it's too many looking for the like list, and wanting armor bearer. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Candace. We ain't even going to talk about let me take it. You hear that wind out there, Candace? It's raining really hard outside, Candace. Don't get it stirred up now. But yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the armor bearers. Got people carrying around everything for them. The pastors don't do nothing. Come to church, have a little church, collect their money, and go home. Not all of them. There are a lot of good pastors still out there. But yeah, so I thought the service was just beautiful. I mean, the passion and the other people that came to support, not just the celebrities, as to speaking about more celebrities, we know Neo sang it's so hard to say goodbye, and it was so hard for him to get that song out because, again, he was so emotional. I was like, ooh, Neo, ooh, stop. But Michael Todd, he sang, I can't remember the exact name of the song, but when the storms are raging in my life, y'all know that song. Nikita Fashi song, We Offer Praise. I can't remember who else sung. It's on the tip of my tongue. Who else sung? Another lady. Burrell. Kim Burrell. Was it Kim Burrell? I think Kim Burrell sang. You said let me hush. You said Candace is on it. Yes, she is. Candace is on one. Lord have mercy. I knew it was gonna rain earlier. That's why I went to the store earlier to get my little Kool-Aid, my little Lay. But yeah, I think it was Kim Burrell who sung. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said he sure said it, girl. He took grab my mouth. I grew up in the church as a kid. I went to church in Omaha. This church was straight and to the point. I had went back a couple times. Things have changed. Man, I have many memories growing up in church. A lot were good and a lot were bad. That's a whole nother show, though. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, Candace. Yep, Candace on one tonight. But if anybody wants to jump on the link, I can drop the StreamYard link. Y'all know we can get up to 5 people on here. If y'all want to talk about the funeral service, or if y'all want to talk about other things that's going on, that's fine with me. Let me get the link here. Hey, Deanna Boo. What's up? Y'all been keeping me entertained for like the last 48 to 72 hours. Deanna, you and Tracy and James and Brianna and oh my God, Food Junkie and I could go on and on and on. Miss Gina. Lord, okay. I ain't even gonna go there. That's man, but y'all been keeping me entertained. Y'all in this beef sector of YouTube. Tanya Travis, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, thanks for stopping through, love. Don't work too hard. I know you gotta go out there and you gotta get the pimping. Make that money, honey. Don't let that money make you. That is my favorite line from that movie, Players Club. But yeah, so speaking of the celebrities, let's see. Floyd Mayweather, who else? Tyler Perry and Robin Smith, and maybe a few others. They made sure that, the family of Floyd, that they didn't have to pay for anything. The funeral service, the casket. Oh, the casket was beautiful. The horse and carriage. I mean, I don't know what all they paid for, but everybody was decked out from head to toe. I ain't never seen a funeral where everybody was on fleek. I mean, from the hair to the nails to the lashes to the heels to the guys and they shoes and they suits and they. I mean, everybody looked amazing. Um, the funeral home, everything was taken care of, the burial site, and what really almost took me out was when they was talking about when Reverend Al Sharpton, when he was talking about how y'all know how George Floyd, when he was crying out for his mother, when he was crying out for his mother, whoo, child. When he was crying out for his mother. Matter of fact, I had posted hold on, let me y'all know I can get emotional, so trust me, I am trying to reel it in, like all the way in. Y'all know I get emotional over stuff like this. But yeah, I had posted a post, and it was like the last words that George Floyd has spoken. And I had posted that on my I did post it in the hood table. So for the people, in the Facebook group, y'all would have saw it. I also posted it on our public Facebook page. But I'm gonna just read through this real quick. His last words. Mr. George Floyd's last words was, "It's my face, man. I didn't do nothing serious, man. Please, 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 I can't breathe. Please, man, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Please, man, can't breathe. My face. Just get up. I can't breathe. Please, I can't breathe. Shit, I will. I can't move. Mama. Mama, I can't. My knee, my nuts. I'm through. I'm through. I'm claustrophobic. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts. Everything hurts. Some water or something. Please, please. I can't breathe, officer. Don't kill me. They gonna kill me, man. Come on, man. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. They gonna kill me. They gonna kill me. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. Please, sir. Please, please, please. I can't breathe." Those were the last words. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. Hey, Can. I'm trying not to, Miss Hogg. You know I get emotional, so I'm trying not to. Woo. But when Reverend Al Sharpton started talking about his mama, how he was crying out for his mama, and they said, "You cried out to your mama." His mother, she passed. She passed. So, his mother is already buried, But they said, "You cried out for your mama. She couldn't save you then, but she has you in your arms, and we're going to lay you right next to her." So he's buried right next to his mama, who he was calling out to. Hey, Candace. Hey, homegirl. I can barely hear you, honey. Can you hear me? I can barely hear you. Hey, Leandra's Vines, for all the world to see. Tanya Travis, I'm trying. I'm trying. Y'all know I'm a big baby when it comes.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Is that better?
Yes.
I was found that was because they were saying his mom was saying, "Come on,
come to me, because she's deceased.
Mhm.
And I was just the whole visual of that was real profound.
Mhm.
Just the thought that his mom was saying, "Come on home, son. Come
Yeah.
on. You don't gotta worry." So cruel, mean, hateful world no more. That right there alone, just that was a lot for me. That
It
was
was
a
a lot.
lot.
It was a lot. I'm just
That really
picturing
was.
when he was laying on the ground. I'm just picturing like there's nothing like the cry of a child for their mother. So when they played him saying that to the cops, just that whole thing. I read that whole thing. I read every word that he said while them cops were on him like that, because it's so emotional. Because it's like you have to be pure evil, pure evil for somebody to beg you like that, for somebody to beg you and tell you. He was like, my nuts, my knees, my back, my stomach. I mean, they were on him, three men on top of them, and each one of them men probably weighed 200 and something pounds. So that's like a half a ton, almost, or over a half a ton, on top of one man who's handcuffed with his hands behind his back and a knee on his neck. You have to be pure evil. He all he wanted was to breathe and water.
Mm.
So that's why I had to read, and I had to post that on the Facebook group, because it just makes you see it much more clearer who these people are. And I hope they get so much time. I hope they don't get out, but you know how I go. You know how I go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know. Hey Kelly B. Hey Han. Again, if anybody wants to jump on the stream yard to discuss the funeral of George, please feel free. If y'all want to discuss the funeral today, there's the link in the chat. You just gotta click the link and do what it tells you to do. But
I really hate. I didn't get to see all of the eulogy because I had to leave. And I did hear some parts of it, and I did get to see the memorial in Minneapolis. But all I can say is Reverend Al, thorough. That's all I can say. Thorough.
and you know, a lot of people feel, some people are not huge fans of him. You know, you can't please everybody, but I think he did a job well done today. And not only did he deliver a great eulogy, but he joked around a little bit. He brought a smile to your face from time to time. You know, funerals are very, very sad, and sometimes the people who deliver eulogies really got to have what it takes to even bring a smile to your face. You know, like when he was talking about his family, how family is coming together, not just his family, not just George's family, but you know, extended family, us. We are
Yeah.
all family. We're all a community. It takes a village. So, you know, when Reverend Al Sharpton was joking about his family, he was like, I love all my family and everything, but, you know, they probably watching me right here today. And I'm up here hoping none of them will give me a call or someone won't give me a call. You know, he was making just little light jokes, you know, saying how family could be like this sometime. But when stuff happens, and we need each other, we definitely know how to come together.
How to come through.
Mm.
And that's the one thing I hate. And I was, during this whole event, all I could say is just, yes, Tanya, yes. Like, I could visualize that too, what she said, like his mom with stretched arms. One thing I could say about us, and it's unfortunate that it takes tragedy for us to come together. But the one thing all I keep thinking about, George, look at the impact. Look what
Yes.
has
Yes.
done, not only in the United States, but across the world.
Across the world.
But I've been seeing posts from people in Singapore protesting, like across the world.
Across the world. everywhere. And I don't want to make light of other horrible situations that have happened in the past, but it's just something about this event. Something about this event. Maybe it's because for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, we were looking into the eyes. We were looking into the eyes. Like there's been other horrible events where police and kill somebody, and they might have shot them, they fall dead, or something like that. It was like a quick situation. It was 8 minutes and 46 seconds that we sat there and looked into. It wasn't live, not for a lot of us. A lot of people saw the replay, but still, it seemed like it was live. I can watch that video right now, and it's as if I'm watching it live, and I didn't, because those 8 minutes and 46 seconds, I felt like I was right there. I felt like I was screaming to the cops, get up, get up. He just wants to breathe. He's calling for his mama.
Right, and he was woo. And to hear the intensity in that man's voice.
Hey, Miss Karen. So, hey, love. How you doing? Thank you for thumbs up the video. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Man, the death of our Black people definitely right now have a lot of people on edge. And I understand, because every single day, I mean, even before this, but it's so much that happened in not just our lifetime, but for years and centuries. But in our lifetime, so much has happened, so that every time I see my sons, I'm so glad I have a close relationship with both of my sons. One is 24. He lives 2 blocks away. He comes over all the time. We have a great relationship. Today he came over. He was like, Mama, where my bottle at? I'm like, what bottle? The one I brought you the other day. I told you to have a few drinks and I want it back. Girl, we was doing the curfew earlier, and the doors was closed, so I hit him up. I'm like, dang, I wish I had a little something to drink. He was like, Mom, I got a big old bottle of Patron over here. He bought for his birthday in April, but he's really not a drinker.
Okay.
So he said, Mama, it's after curfew, but I'm gonna sneak over there and bring you this bottle. I had like two drinks, and then I put it back in the fridge. But yeah, I mean, I have a great relationship with my sons, both of them. My 19-year-old, he just went to work a little while ago. He still lives at home, full-time college student. But every time they leave this house, I don't know how many times a day I tell them, I love you. I love you. We joke, we play, we talk, mess to each other sometimes. You big head, your daddy, your mama, we play around. You know how it is. Things that I didn't get to do with my parents growing up because they were so gosh darn strict. You couldn't play, you couldn't laugh, it was so strict. So you already know, you had the same upbringing. We came up together. So I find a lot of time to laugh and joke with my kids. And instead of just saying, I love you, we have to show it. We have to show it to the people close to us, because you never know. And anytime we walk out the house, sometimes my son, he'll play games with me and he'll walk out the house and he'll stand on the other side of the door because he know. And he'll just be standing there. And I'm like, I know you love your mom, bye. And he'll walk out and he'll go to his car because he know that's like, we cannot leave each other's presence at all, nowhere. Right. If we at the grocery store and I happen to see you and you walk away because you're going to leave and cash out and get in your car, and I'm going to love you, bye, talk to you later. It's those 3 words that I feel more. I want to say more and more and more to my sons because it's scary.
Yes. Yes.
It is so scary. It's
very, very.
It's scary. And not just our sons. So I don't want to make light of the females, because there are more females dying at the hands of cops.
Yeah.
Than ever.
Like, for real.
Yeah. Like, for real. Breonna Taylor, that was...
The Breonna, yeah. Oh.
I mean...
And I believe, didn't they open that back up too, I believe?
You know what? A lot of things are being opened back up. Did you see the post I made today about
No,
James Sherlock?
no, and I just found. Oh no, but I just found out one of his relatives. But anyway, yeah.
Girl, they hired somebody. They hired somebody, a prosecutor, and his name is Frederick. His name is Frederick Franklin, and he's a federal prosecutor. He was appointed today as the special prosecutor for the James Sherlock death grand jury.
Really?
Yes. And they said Franklin has 22 years working as an AUSA prosecuting crimes and is president of the Midlands Bar Association. And in addition, demonstrators have planned a week of protest in front of Don Klein's house.
What?
Yes. This thing that happened to George, may he forever rest in eternity in peace. This thing is these other things that's popping off or have popped off recently. It's so much protest and rallies and people. We want answers. We demand people be held responsible. So a lot of events that happened before George and after George, police, prosecutors, the FBI, federal people is looking into these situations.
Been time.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad that it took this young man's life. And you know, it was like what was I can't think of the lady's name. She had her hair was like in braids, and she was saying George's assignment. She kept saying it was his assignment.
What? Oh, yeah. There, I can't. I know who you're talking about. Tanya, you said he's a great friend of my family. That's what I heard. I heard that, Tanya. I heard Fred is a great person. He's a great attorney, and I heard that. Matter of fact, I talked to somebody else earlier who's related to him because they inboxed me and hit me up because they want to come on the show so we can discuss it. And they hit me up and inboxed me to let me know what's going on because they want to make sure I talk about it on my show. And they said that man, Fred, is a great person, Fred Franklin. And I think the family, the community is going to get what we want from that murder. Because I still say and will forever say it was an unjustified murder. And as a matter of fact, I think the reason why they stepped it up, because remember Don Klein said in the press conference, if any other video or footage or people come and testify, witnesses or anything, it could, jump into the charges area. So I think that's what happened because you saw the news had posted that they were looking for 3 people.
They were looking for, yep.
Mm-hmm. And I think they found all 3 people, and there's still the people who the father pushed. The people, remember the father set it off. The guy who killed James, remember his father set it off by pushing people violently when they walked past. It was a girl, a young lady, and a young boy, and he pushed them violently.
The last scene I seen, it was a young lady that they were looking for.
Yep. That's the girl. They want her to come forward because that's what popped it off. And they act like I don't get it. Like his father popped it off and said these people were looting and destroying property. There's no footage of it. Exactly. And then he had said on Facebook, the guy who killed James earlier, that he's strapped and loaded, and he wish a mofo would come down to his bar because he got something for him. That's basically what he said.
Basically, it was on there. It was there. It was proof.
It was there, and he hid it. But people copied it. He hid it. But it was, he probably done closed his whole Facebook down. Closed his whole Facebook down now. But it already was seen.
It was seen.
You said, Tanya, please have him on the show. Their attorney is my cousin. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to him. I'll reach out to him because again, one of his family members, a guy, hit me up earlier. We was on the phone for a long time today, talking about it and talking about things in the community and things going on with George and other people. So yeah, and I told him, I said, the hood table is the community table. A lot of people, have something to say. They want to talk about these things going on in the world, in our own community, and that's what our platform is for, to discuss these things. So yeah, anybody is always welcome to jump on the hood table. Hit me up if you want to do a show, if you got a suggestion, idea, a community event that's going on. Like this weekend, for those of y'all who are in Omaha, there is an event this weekend on Thursday at 4 p.m. and it's a fundraiser for James Scurlock's family.
Okay.
Now, the fundraiser, they're going to be selling, they're going to have feather bones and chicken dinners with sides, green spaghetti, mac and cheese. They say the donation is $10. So donations mean,
okay,
give what you can, but it would be nice if you paid $10 for the meal, because the money is going for a good cause.
exactly.
And it's presented by the motorcycle group Los Diablos.
Oh, Los Diablos.
Yes, Los Diablos. Matter of fact, I think I might reach out to Mario. You know Mario? Mario Echoes. Mario Echoes. Vaughn.
Oh, yeah, he on your page. He's on the
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he'll come on the show. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday, so that he can talk about the event. But yeah, the barbecue is being prepared and grilled by Joe Bankston of Billy's Barbecue. DJ Extraordinaire is going to be doing music. There's going to be raffles. 100% of the proceeds going directly to the family of James Scurlock. And it's right at the most people in Omaha know where the Los Diablos MC Clubhouse is, but if not, it's at 2501 Ames Avenue. And it's this Saturday, June 13th at 4 p.m. So I'm gonna make my way there. I have some cake orders in the morning, but after I finish my cake orders, I'm gonna make my way there because I want to give a donation to the family.
Yeah, I just found out one of his cousins. I went to school with her, and I was like, "Oh, wow!" Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm definitely all about it.
Yep. I am too. I'm definitely all about this community. When people reach out to me or when they send me flyers on things, I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of DMs on IG, a lot of inbox messages on Facebook of people sending me different topics to talk about. And we can't always get them all in on every show, but I try to, incorporate some of the topics on some of our shows that we do, especially if it deals right here,
Right. I'm going to say, I did see leaders back in Minneapolis, because, that's Mother Home. They were protesting, but I haven't seen nobody here do that. I think, I've seen sisters, but I just had to jump in. That's what made me jump in. Because I'm like, what happened? Like you said, like back in the day, like Dr. King and them, and Abernathy and them, they protested, like they didn't move until they all went to jail.
Exactly. In their suits and they Stacey Adams.
They wasn't looking for nobody to come and get them a bottle of water and take them to the rock and all that.
Nope. They sat there, and if they had to sit there for days, for weeks, for months, they sat there.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna pray for your daughter too, for sure. She in Kuwait, I believe. Said
yes.
But I don't get it, and like as much as I want to be out here, I just know because of my health, it's certain things I can't be out here like I want to be. I got a voice and I can speak and I get on the table, or I'll jump on Facebook and I'll do my lives and certain things. But I don't see that no more. You don't.
You don't.
You just don't. And it's like, what happened? Like, really, what are y'all here for? Okay, yeah, y'all might tell us the good news, but what about in the community? What are y'all doing in the community? Because the word of God, you got to go outside the walls. Now we got Corona, so okay, y'all hide behind. I see y'all behind these little cameras and all. What about getting out here and behind the outside of the four walls?
Right. And we do still have some leaders that get out there, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And I feel like if you're a leader in a church, I'm not saying you have to be there for every single thing.
Exactly. No, we're not saying
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said we know they got lives too. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, the meeting that they had with the police chief and the mayor. Remember when the pastor, that video that was going around, Pastor Parker walked out because he said the governor had said "you people," and they replayed the tape because all meetings are recorded. Yes. And some white guy had said on my video, said, well, isn't everybody mad now because the pastor lied? He said that the governor said "you people," but the governor really said "you guys." Yeah. I'm like, and the difference?
The difference?
It was the way he said it. It came out as, it might have said "you guys," but most of the people who were there, especially all the black people and the preachers and the pastors and the other political figures and activists who were there, took it as "you people." That's how it sounded, like he was talking down on them. And he could have said "you guys," but come on now.
And especially what they're there for at a time like this.
Yeah, like the thing with "you guys," like if somebody white said to you after somebody was murdered by another white person, we think it was unjustified and they getting off, and you're trying to have a meeting with these white representatives of your community, and they were to say the thing about "you guys," you will probably take that as the thing about "you people" is, you know what I mean?
You're gonna take it as, oh, I'm sorry, not to be you're referring to you white people?
Yeah, what do you mean by "you guys"? Are you referring to us pastors? Or are you referring to us citizens? Or are you referring to us family members? Or what do you mean by "you guys"?
You guys. Because in here, all I see is black clergymen, dignitaries, business, professional.
Mm-hmm. Let me see, Tanya. Let me see. Let me go back to the post because it could be other motorcycle MC clubs involved, but the flyer that I have, let me go back to it. Okay.
Oh man, y'all, it's lightning and everything.
Yes, that's what I said, girl. We stirring up the gods. You hear that thunder? Is it over there?
If you was bad, you shouldn't be afraid of this. If you was bad, you were afraid. So I ain't afraid. I ain't scared.
Girl, I love the thunder and the storms. Shoot, that's why I love to have open porches with screens and stuff, because I can sit outside on the porch while the wind blowing and sit out there with me a little drink and be just watching the storms. But it does say Los Diablos Motorcycle Club in 1950. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is what's going on. The motorcycle club, the motorcycles, and I think it's going to be their bikers and maybe bikers of other clubs. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I know that it's a kickstand. It's a motorcycle ride. And it's in honor of James Scurlock. And to participate in they said to participate in the motorcycle ride or drive, the kickstand's up at 6:30 p.m. So the event happens at 4 p.m. at the Los Diablos MC Club, 2501 Ames Street at 4 p.m. Where they'll have like dinners and raffle tickets and fundraiser. But at 6:30 p.m., they're going to put up their kickstands. They're going to drive from the Omaha Clubhouse to their Fremont Clubhouse, then to the Lincoln Clubhouse, and then back to the Omaha Clubhouse. And they're also saying Goodwill donations will be received at each clubhouse for the family. So in all three locations, people can come and donate to the family. So I think that'll be nice. And especially if it is more than one MC club, or if it is just normal, regular people out here in the community who have a bike and they want to follow, you know what I mean? And they just drive, they driving all the way to Fremont, then they driving to Lincoln, then they driving back to Omaha. So I think that's wonderful. And they doing that in honor of James Scurlock. They're collecting donations. They're going to Fremont, collect donations there. Then they go into Lincoln, collect those donations. Then they bringing it back to Omaha. So that's really nice. That's really nice. You said what, Ken?
I said that's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. You said that had my hairs on the back of my neck stand up, but to see them come together and apologize to each other, wow.
Woo. Tanya, the hairs on the back of my neck, on your neck, yours.
Man, it's amazing. It's it's oh my God. You know the cliche. People shouldn't have to die for people to come together. Yeah. And that's totally true for me when it comes to families. I truly believe that family members shouldn't have to die for you to come together as a family and always meet at just funerals. But I hate to say, like somebody, like people, like when I say people just got to be ignorant sometimes, they always got to be negative. Like when Neo, before he started singing, he said something about George sacrificing his life, and somebody had commented, sacrifice? What you mean sacrifice? He didn't sacrifice nothing. He was murdered. But you know what Neo is talking about.
Right. Always that one.
It's always one that got to be negative. Of course, Neo wasn't talking about George stood up and said, I'll take one for the team. Right. It wasn't like that. It was like, his life was sacrificed. And it happens. I mean, people die all the time. And for sometimes when people die, it's so just heinous or horrible or deplorable that people sometimes be like, they had to die for this to happen. So that's what Neo was trying to say. For this to happen in the backlash, like here, the backlash with his death, and with even the death of James here combined, the mayor and the governor don't know what to do with us down here. And then did you see they're looking for people to come forward and snitch on the people who did the vandalizing and the rioting and destruction of property during the riots? And I posted it. I said, "Good luck, Mr. Policeman."
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Thank you. Yes. Oh, let me just say, I do appreciate Ms. Hall just put the Cash App in there for the hood table, but I do appreciate people sending Cash Apps, people support by coming on the show, people support by sending me topics. I can't see everything all the time, so people will send me topics and links to news stories and videos, and I appreciate it. I always say I appreciate it. So don't feel some type of way if you want to send me something and you think you might be getting on my nerves or something. I look at everything that comes in my inbox. So and that's one way for us to keep updated on the news, because not only do I not see everything all the time, but a lot of us don't see everything all the time, or a lot of us might want to talk about it. So, but as far as the Cash Apps, I thank everybody who be sending the Cash Apps, people who be sending the Super Chats. Is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yes, but even if you don't send nothing, don't feel bad by you being here, by you watching, by you sharing the video, by you coming on and jumping on the StreamYard with us, or participating in our Facebook groups. That's still support. So we appreciate everybody's support. Totally. But yeah. So, oh Lord, I don't know about Friday Night Live, Candace. I think we gotta there's some things that I want to talk about that might be on a lighter note, for Friday Night Live. So if you want to join on Friday night, I know a lot of times we talk about a lot of serious stuff.
Okay.
This weekend, I just want to
relax, kind of.
Just want to, do some lighter stories, some lighter topics.
Heavy. That's why I I really ain't been on the book. It's just been a lot going on. I don't know if one of the homegirls, she passed away last week.
Really?
Or it's just been so much. And then, with all this, and it's just like,
I know. And Karma Diva,
not to cut you off, but sometimes I get tired of getting on the book, and then you just be like, it's almost like query.
I know. I get it. I mean, even Carmel Diva, I was talking to her. I was over her house the other day last week. We were sitting on her porch, chopping it up. And she was telling me how two people she know from here. Remember her cousin had died from the Rona a couple of weeks ago. And two more people. Matter of fact, one of them is a young lady, and she's one of my son's friends.
Okay.
And she died of the Rona a couple days back. Very young, and another lady died of the Rona. So it's like within a few weeks, all these people dying in Omaha right here of the Rona. So
people's not taking this serious. Like I be getting mad at myself. Like, God, I forget my mat. I keep one in my it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like this thing is real. And I think people.
Hey, Carla.
It just. With all this protesting, I think people kind of forgot or got a moment.
That's what it is. People got relaxed. We still have to be. That's why I always say before I end each video, please continue to be vigilant, safe, and healthy. I know we have to go out from time to time to the stores and everything. If we don't have to be in crowds, try not to be in crowds. But things happen like this funeral. If it was my loved one or something, and that happened, I would be right there. I have my mask on, my gloves, and spraying Lysol all around me. I would have saw Jamie Foxx like, shh, what's up, Jamie? Shh.
What up, Jay?
What up, Jay? And Channing Tatum, ooh, it's fine. Ooh, that white boy, ooh, he can get it. Ooh, oh, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Channing Tatum,
it's real because I have a tendency so you forget. Mm-hmm. And they'll give me a hug, and I don't think about it till after the fact, and I'll be like,
"Oh my God, that was your cousin, Tanya." I had posted that in the Hood Table Facebook group. Calvin was your cousin.
Oh,
I heard about that. They said it was a homicide or a murder, right?
I was reading about that.
Yeah, remember I sent you the link, and because his son used to go to North High. His son used to play football at North High. He was really, he was a star on the football team at North.
Yeah.
Was it North or was it Central? It was North, right? North High? Yeah, it was North High.
I've seen a lot of people I knew him. A lot of the basketball I knew him.
A lot of people our age knew him, and my sons went to school with my oldest son went to school with in that age group.
Yeah,
with them, and my sons both want to play sports, so they ran into Calvin all the time on the football field. So yeah, it's
crazy.
And
to me, this is the worst time. I hate to say it. People losing family during this pandemic. It's a lot.
It is a lot. And I'm sorry about your loss, Tanya.
Yes.
Travis. I saw that on the news and I was like, Calvin Strong? Some things just hit you just out the blue like that. So my condolences to your family, Tanya.
Yes, mine too, Tanya, and prayers. Definitely.
That's crazy. You say, yeah, somebody broke in his house. It was North. Him and my baby son was on the team together. Yep, I thought it was North. Yep, it was North. Because I remember my nephew, My sister, all her kids, well, it's like a ritual, like a tradition. All the kids go to North. You know, D's and them.
Yep.
From them on down, it's a ritual. It's a tradition. You ain't got no say. You gonna be a Viking. Ease up.
Wasn't she a Viking too?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Them on down.
I
So yes, so my sis, her son had went to school with Calvin Strong Jr. But yeah, somebody broke in his house. I wanted to see, woo, child. I hope they catch who did it. I really do.
Ooh, that's sad, man.
And I hope it wasn't somebody that he knew, because that would just be, I mean, it's already tragic enough. But hey, sometimes there's haters out there. People, you got enemies, and people just don't want to see people live. People don't want to see people survive these days.
The hate.
Yeah, that's right. Lil Calvin did get shot. Matter of fact, when we was there, I don't know how many of y'all seen the video, but we was there at Omaha Days last year when the shooting occurred, and it was me and Carmel Diva, and we was filming. And as soon as the bullets popped off, me and Carmel Diva took off running, but I had the camera like this, facing me, my back. So I was running with the camera still on the scene, but we was running. But yeah, that's what happened last summer. So, and that's what a lot of people were talking about. Like Calvin Jr. just got shot last year, and then his father gets killed this year, and it's almost around the same. No, because Omaha Days is in August.
It's every other year, so that was what, August, wasn't it?
That last August. Yep. So, and it's almost about to be August again. That is so. Please tell your family my sincere condolences to Calvin Jr. To your family, just from the hood table, our condolences.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey Maurice, what's up? What's going on? We just been talking about a lot of different things in the community and in the news regarding these police murders and the funeral of George. And I just love that profile pic. The beard though. See, he always come in here and he be sidetracking people.
See what you did, Mo. See what you did.
Mo, he always come in here sidetracking. We try to have some serious conversations, and you come up here with the profile pic looking all
Kool-Aid.
Looking like a big old cup of Kool-Aid on a hot sunny day. Miss Hall cracking up. Miss Hall, you already know. Maurice be coming in here enticing people. Oh, that chocolate and that beard. Okay, what was we talking about?
He said, thanks, everyone. We're wrong. He didn't know the person. He called the police himself to hear his voice call out for help. Oh
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did they play the recording on the news, or did they just play it for the family so far? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Maurice. I try.
You coming to Omaha? This pandemic, y'all, all this stuff needs to stop. Pandemic need to get over. Maurice and Tanya, come on up here, boy.
That's my long distance boyfriend. That's my long distance boyfriend.
I know. We all need to make some moves.
Mm-hmm.
Texas. I used to live in road trip.
Girl, no, but for real, one time I did have a long distance relationship. Oh my God. It was horrible. Like horrible. It was like horrible. Having a long distance relationship is horrible. You can't see the person. You can't be with them.
What if you want to go can't even go over their house. That sucks.
I like to go over. I like to go to their house, take my overnight bag to their crib, or they bring their overnight bag to my crib, and we make it do what it do. Girl.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They said they played it for the family in the Omaha Scanner. Omaha Scanner be on it. See, I used to listen to that scanner because you can download them scanners on
Omaha Scanner because I was trying to get into it when we started this curfew thing.
Girl, it's too much. It's too much. I'll be on that scanner trying to listen for some things going on in the community, and they put everything on there. Somebody dog, somebody cat in a tree. It be all kind of everything on there. I'm like, then it drains your battery because it's an app, so it drains your battery.
I've seen several ones, so I don't know. I ended up just deleting it, so I gave up.
I did too. And people had told me, you should have a scanner for Omaha so you can be up on the know everything going on. It kept draining my battery, and like you would literally have to listen to the thing like all day long. Because they would post everything on there.
Right. Yeah.
And some of the stuff would be so funny. I'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Maurice, don't be laughing at us. Don't be laughing at us.
Do what it do tonight. See, she's taking this. See, Mo, that's you.
Hey. Who sing that song?
I think that's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie duh. I did say do what it do. And I was gonna say in the words of Jamie Foxx. I was gonna say that earlier when I said it.
That's girl,
I'm gonna put that on after this. Oh my God, that CD. That's Jamie Foxx. Ooh, I used to stay on 18 and where was that? Sailor? Man, when we used to have most of the house parties was at that house. When I used to stay on Sailor. Man, that was the spot. And I used to have that blasting on my big old speaker. You can hear Jamie all the way down the street. And I used to play that 112 CD that had came out around the same time. Ooh, I love me some 112.
Which one?
The one, oh my God, hold on, because you're going to make me look up the CD.
Not the one with Faith, was it?
Pleasure and Pain.
Pleasure and Pain.
2005. Pleasure and Pain.
Remember that one?
Do you got that CD? I still got CDs.
I don't have CDs. I just have.
I have so many CDs. I have like drawers, and I have a tall dresser, and I have drawers and drawers of CDs.
I don't even know.
I still have CDs, and that Pleasure and Pain CD, man.
No, my sister do. I'm horrible, Tanya. I don't own a DVD player, so I don't
own a DVD player either. I used to, but I don't know. It stopped working. Remember that song? How that song go? Let it. Oh God, I don't want to play it because I know we're gonna get a copyright strike.
Yeah, don't play it.
I don't want to play it. I'm trying to think.
Girl, don't. I'll find it. I will find it. I'll put it up.
Yes. You have Mario Winans. One of the songs you might recognize is Last to Know. It got Mario Winans in that one. What my favorite song though is Let It Go. It's an upbeat song. It's track number 2 called Let It Go.
I'm gonna play it. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna slow it. I remember. I bet you I know what you're talking about. I know.
And I'm Sorry. Number 8. I'm Sorry. Number 6. No, number 5. Damn. That's my song right there. Yes. See, you're gonna make me play some music tonight. And it's raining and thunderstorming.
Maurice, you better get on the red eye.
Maurice, you better get on the I-9 before 9.
And bring your telly.
You better get on the I-9 before 9. As my granny was saying, whole bag overnight.
That's called a whole bag. Better get that whole bag. Put your car. Make sure you keep everything fresh. You know, gotta keep it packed.
Oh, child. Oh, child. I like that. Get my old guy whole bag. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny though. But you know what? That's just that gets me right there. When a man has his own spot, you can have the raggediest ass car in the city that's just putting along the road. But if you got your own spot,
got that on Chris Naive.
the own crib naive, and it ain't gotta be nothing all fancy. It ain't gotta be bougie. Long as it ain't got roaches and rats, you know, or termites and bed bugs or ants or spiders or you know what I'm saying.
Gotta be clean. And that tub gotta be clean. That tub,
And have my favorite snacks in the fridge.
It just gotta be clean.
Have my favorite snacks in the fridge and my favorite drink in the fridge. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss Hall, she said, "Oh, man." Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Y'all cracking me up. But yeah, that's just a. But for real, a lot of guys, when it comes to their own spot, a lot of guys that I know and maybe associated with or affiliated with or just through friends, family, just guys, just guys. A lot of guys go from one chick's house to another chick's house. I know a lot of guys who go from one chick's house to another chick's house. And it's usually because they done cheated on one chick with another chick. And when that one chick gets fed up, they put them out. Then they move in with the next chick. So a lot of guys don't ever even experience having their own crib. Naive, as Candace said. So, yeah, you got your own crib. That's a plus. Because women like to go over their dude's house and park and sit in the cut, and Netflix and chill. When I'm dating a guy, like, I don't want to always be at my house. Let's go to your crib, mess up your sheets, drink up all your Kool-Aid, dirty up your dishes, You said, no, ma'am, I got to ride clean. All right, long as you ain't riding dirty. Long as you ain't riding dirty, that's all that matters. You said, okay, I'm back. What I missed? Oh, I was just talking about guys who that's like bonus points when a guy has his own crib, which it don't be a lot out there that got their own crib. I know it's hard out here for a pimp, so I ain't gonna go too hard. But it's just nice. It's just nice to meet a guy who got their own, got their own crib. But yeah, that's all. But anyway, y'all, we've been on here for almost an hour and a half. We talked about several different things going on in the community, on in the world, and we laughed and we kikied. I miss laughing and kikiing with you guys, and that's what we're going to do Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live, we're going to, unless something just pop off and hit the fan, and we just got to discuss it on Friday, I'm trying to bring it on a lighter note on Friday and, just discuss some lighter things. Have a little fun, talk some shit, shoot the breeze. You know what I'm saying? You said I got my own, it's my turn. My son always blocking my fly. Oh, my 19-year-old still stay at home. My 19-year. But you know what? Whenever I'm dating a guy, my sons don't play that. See, because not only did I raise them as men to be, decent men out here in the world, women, I don't like that phrase that women can't teach a boy how to be a man. I don't like that phrase because there are a lot of women, strong women, who did a great job raising their sons to be excellent black men. Mine included. I'm very proud of what I did as a single parent. They still had their fathers in their lives and everything, but when it comes down to it, I was the main, caretaker. But and I think I did a great job. They think I did a great job. I think I did their fathers definitely think I did a great job. But yeah, it takes a village, and it's good to have the fathers in their lives. But still, when it comes down to it, if you're the main caretaker and the other parent lives elsewhere, I still call it single parenting. That's just what I call it. But some people really be like, oh, women can't raise men to be, you might not can teach a boy everything that they probably need to know from a male perspective. But if you raising them to be kind, to be a protector, to be courteous, to be respectful, to stand in their own shit, like just teach them a lot of things that and the reason why I say I don't like that term is because a lot of women know what they want from a man. You know what I mean? A lot of women know what they want from a man. So a lot of women try to teach their sons, don't do this to women, don't do that to women, get a job, pay your bills, don't mess your credit up, don't go to school, go to college, get a degree, you be respectful. I mean, I don't know how many times my sons have been out there in those streets and somebody hit me up on Facebook, inbox, text, or call me. I saw your son here. Oh my God, he's just so respectful. Oh my God, every time I see your son, they're such a gentleman. I don't know how many times from school teachers, principals, neighbors, strangers, people in church. I have to pat myself on the back because I know I did a good job, and they ain't out there dead or in prison or slanging or pimping hoes or got babies all over Omaha. So women can, to my experience, raise a boy to be a decent, respectable man. Now, everything we didn't know how to teach them, we pray that they would gain that experience and gain, knowledge through experience through their male mentors, male figures in their lives, like their uncles, their grandpas, teachers, coaches. It takes a village. It takes a village. So when I was raising my sons as a single parent, of course they had their fathers in their life who was with them every weekend or every other weekend, coming to their events, coming to their school, coming to their games, coming to their birthdays, coming to their graduate, Still, as a single parent, I made sure that they were involved in certain extracurricular activities and had mentors and were in college programs and all that, because it takes a village. It really takes a village. And what you might not be able to teach your sons as a single parent, as long as you get them with the right people in their circle, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. You said, me too. As a single parent, my kids lost their father 13 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I think I did a great job with my kids. I have 2 young men and a beautiful daughter. Yes. We can do it. We can do it. I didn't slack up with mine. I didn't. And I know a lot of parents out there who got kids, they baby their boys and they strict on their girls. That's how it was for me growing up. Babied their boys and strict on their girls. Ooh, my parents were so strict on me. Well, not my dad. My dad was my stepdad. So he didn't believe in disciplining and spanking the girl and all that kind of stuff. Now with them boys of his that were his through my mom, he would tear their tails up when they got in trouble. But it was my mother who was really strict with me. And then with the boys, she was just so, oh my God, I used to be like, what? I could have never got away with that. What? Are you serious? They go to school when they what? They getting kicked out of school all the time. Oh my God. If I got in a fight in school, it was, I even had fights in church. I would fight in church before I fought in school, because I know if I fought in school, my mama would skin me alive. But when my brothers came along, oh shit, they got away with murder. So when I had my sons, I said, I ain't even got no girls. But if I did, I would raise them all the same way. And if I'm strict on this one, I'm going to be strict on that one. And my sons could tell you, Mama was strict, but she was fair. Mama was strict, but she was fun. Mama was strict, but she was so encouraging and so patient at times, but mama was strict. So yes, ain't no hanging out all night, ain't no going wherever you want to go, ain't no playing no sports, no basketball, football, track, wrestling, ain't nothing unless your homework is done and your grades is up. I done benched my kids. I benched my son one time in the middle of the game. Coach was like, please, man, we need him. We need him. I don't give a doggone what you need. He gonna sit here on this bench and watch y'all play and cheer from the cheer section. So yeah, the teachers and coaches knew I didn't play with mine. If they grades ain't what? They fat what? They got a D? What? They sleeping in class? They playing on their phone in class? Oh, I didn't play that. Taking the games, the cell phones, the PlayStations, the TVs, all that. Just But yep, with the help of family and with the help of the right mentors, coaches, and teachers, and even ministers. Like one thing I like about my pastor, he is so for mentoring the kids and making sure the kids have an outlet, things to do. They have summer programs. He'll hit me up and, hey, have your son call me. How's his grades? How's he doing in college? It takes a village. It takes a village, and you can't be slack on the females and then be harder on the men, because you know what happens when you slack on your girls and let the boys do whatever they want to do. The girls, when they grow up, they gonna despise you for that. They still might love you, but they always gonna remember how the boys always got away with murder when they used to be grounded all the time and don't go here, all overprotective. You can't go out with your girlfriends. You can't go spend a night over here, really just overprotective. And the boys just do what the hell they want to. So, yeah. But, yes, you're right, Tanya. You have to be strict, because these kids out here, man. Woo, woo. It's already hard enough out here in this world with trigger happy cops, unfair treatment to men, black men. It's just a lot of things going on in this world. So you definitely have to raise your kids for them to be the right frame of mind. We have to teach our kids, if this happens, if you get pulled over, if you get arrested, if a cop is asking you questions, don't talk back, be respectful, throw a little sugar on it. It's sad that you got to basically teach your kids, if a cop approaches you, to kiss their ass. Because that's basically what we got to teach our kids to do. People might not want to use those terms, but basically that's what we got to teach our kids to do. Act very extra nice, very extra respectful, very extra cautious. It's sad that we got to teach our kids these things, in 2020. It's really sad. You said your daughter tried it, but she learned quick. Oh, wait. You said, Tanya, does your dance group have another YouTube page? Yes, they do. Let me, what had happened was my dance instructor, somebody had created a YouTube page for her years ago when we first got together, like 10, 11 years ago, when our dance team first got together. Somebody started a YouTube page for her. Since then, password is unknown. She can't get into it. So like 3 weeks ago, I spent like 4 hours over my dance instructor's house helping her set up her new YouTube channel, and helping our other I'm about to say trainer, our other instructor, because we got 2 instructors. We have like the main one, and then we have another instructor. And I helped both of them set up their YouTube channel. I was just showing them how to upload their videos, all kind of stuff. So what I can give you is my dance instructor's actual YouTube link. Let me just look it up real quick. Because I be sharing their videos and stuff sometimes. But yeah, my dance instructors are Nikki, and also Wendy. So let me look up Wendy Jones. Here we go. Is that the right one? Not Wendy Jones. Wendy is her married name. Wendy. Dang, I forget. Hold on. Wendy. This can't be her Facebook page because her YouTube channel, because I thought we changed it. Maybe we didn't. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. I changed her profile pic for her. So this is the right one. Okay, let's see. 3 days ago. Yep, this is the right link. I was making sure I'm on the right page. The right YouTube channel. Okay, so this link I'm about to put in right now is to our lead instructor, our head instructor of our hip hop line dance team. That's for Wendy Jones. That's what that link is for. Yeah, girl, I saw you out there getting. Oh, you saw me in the videos. I be trying. You know, I'm old and my knees. But yeah, so and Nicole Thomas. So I'm gonna give you both of their links. Nicole Thomas. Let's see. Oh. Hold on, let's see. Nicole. Oh my God, I hate when people don't use their real names on stuff, and then I gotta remember what their real names are. But hold on. Well, okay. I'll find the other link later because I can't find Nikki's channel right now. I don't know why it's not coming up. Nick Cole. Oh, okay. I know where I can find it. Hold on. I go into our A Step Above the Rest group on Facebook, and I can get it. Hold on, I'm gonna read the chat in a second. I'm just trying to find this other link. Oh, that's a cute pic of us. Why is it sideways though? Oh, I get it. I remember what it is now. Okay, found it. Okay, and I think she has her YouTube channel right here. Oh my God, somebody just posted something about the Queen of the South. Are y'all all caught up on the Queen of the South? Season 4 is on Netflix right now. Okay. Here we go. All right, I found Nikki's page. Man, y'all should see the videos that we got lately. Y'all have to check out the videos of our dance team. We do be cutting up. Our dance team be cutting up. Ain't nothing like A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dancers. Okay, here's the link for Nikki, for Nicole Thomas. Okay. Okay. So I put 2 links in the chat. The first one is for my lead instructor for our hip hop. Why was I say love and hip hop? Girl, for our hip line dance team called A Step Above the Rest. So the first link up here, that's for Wendy, our lead instructor. The second link further down, that's for our assistant or co-instructor. But they upload new videos all the time. Y'all saw me like a week or 2 ago. I was recording them live, creating, like they create line dances like right off the top of their head. They so talented. You said you had me going. You was getting it, girl, Miss Lady on those skates. I was like, dang, I wish I could get back on some skates again with these baddies. Yes, we got like a skate team, and then we got like the dance team, but the skater girl, the one that everybody's like, oh, Tasha, that one, Tasha, she skates all over the United States. Like every time there's a skating event or big convention or stuff like that, she's there with her skates. She be flying all over the place for them skating things. And you can tell she skates because when she dances with us, the way she moves her legs and pick up her feet, and it's like she's skating. Like we always tease her about that all the time. We be like, dang, skater girl, is you dancing or is you skating? But yeah, so those 2 links that I put in the chat, those are to my line dance instructors. So if you just want to check out some videos, if you want to learn some new line dance routines for maybe your next reunion or for parties or just for exercise, because a lot of people come to our hip hop line dance practices for just exercise. And some just learn to do new dances, and some actually join the actual team and travel with us when we go traveling to different events and conventions. And people hire us. We done so many things: birthday parties, weddings, anniversaries, fashion shows, all kind of things. So yeah. But yeah, it's cool. It is very fun. So if you're in Omaha and you want more information and you want to attend the classes, the practices, or join the team, feel free. It's a whole bunch of ladies, all different ages, from early 20s, teenagers, to we have people in our dance team as old as, or should I say as young, as like 65. So, all age ranges are welcome with the Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team. So yeah. But anywho, hey Aisha Stockton, hey Miss Sislo, hey. I saw y'all come in, but I'm sorry, I was trying to find the links to for Tanya for our line dance instructors YouTube channel. But yes, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch the George Floyd's homegoing service, again, it was beautiful. It was heartfelt. It was emotional. It was touching. It was just beautiful. They sent him off. It was grand. It was grand. The service, everybody who participated, the actors, the entertainers, the singers, Reverend Al Sharpton who did the eulogy, the people who helped pay for the funeral from Tyler Perry, to Floyd Mayweather, Robert Smith. It was like so many people just out to support, and I know they family appreciate it. I know they really, really do appreciate it. So the community, y'all, yay! It takes a village. It takes a village. But in between time, y'all, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow with I'm gonna try. Somebody already related to the prosecutor for the grand jury for the murder of James Scurlock. Family member of the prosecutor already reached out to me, so I'm gonna try to get them on. I'm gonna try to reach out to the prosecutor, try to get him on the show, because I know a lot of people would love that, to talk to who it is that is, helping the community seek justice in the murder of James Scurlock. So I'm gonna try to get them on the show, but the next show coming up for sure is, of course, Friday Night Live. That show goes on. It got to be something super, super important for us not to have Friday Night Live. Like, I'm invited to an event or something going on, but Friday Night Live, 9 p.m. right here, same bad channel, same bad station. No topics off limit. We're gonna try to keep it light this Friday. Light topics, have some kikis, have some laughs, joke around, just cut up like we know we can do. Y'all included, because y'all be cutting up in the chat sometime. But yes, we're gonna try to keep it light this Friday night for Friday Night Live, because so much been going on, and it's so good to just relax, take a breath, bring it back down, and just have some fun. Just have some fun and have some laughs. So that's what we're going to do Friday for Friday Night Live at 9 p.m. Again, if you're not part of the Hood Table Facebook group, please feel free to join that Facebook group. It's The Hood Table, same as our YouTube channel, The Hood Table. Agree to the rules of the group, hit the join button, and I'll add you to the group. And as usual, everybody, in the meantime and in between time, hit the like button, share the video if you like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, stay safe, be blessed, stay healthy, and I'm out. Deuces. Before I forget, make sure this Saturday, hey, 402 Revenue, you talking about, do I got leftovers? Now, I grill Saturday. It's what? Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's 4 days left. It's probably a couple of Italian sausages and a couple of hindquarters left in there, and that's about it. Matter of fact, I took out some more meat today so I can grill tomorrow, because that's all I do in the summertime. I grill like every 3, 4, 5 days in the summertime, and I grill enough to last a few days, so that ain't nobody got to be cooking up in this heat. So that's just my summer ritual for me. I grill like every single week. But don't forget, if you don't have to work, if you don't have nothing to do, if you want to come out and support this Saturday, 4 p.m. at the Los Diablos MC Clubhouse. The address again is 2501 Ames Avenue. It's at 4 p.m. They're selling dinners, chicken and feather bone dinners. They're fundraisers. All the funds, 100% of the proceeds is going to the family of James Scurlock. So do not forget, I'm going to be there at 4, but then afterwards at 6:30, remember, they are leaving. They are taking their bikes, all the bikers, and I'm not sure. You might want to contact Mario Eccles Vaughn on Facebook to see if there's other biker clubs that's going to be, participating, or if anybody with a bike can participate, because they're going to drive from Omaha to Fremont, collect donations there, because they got, different clubhouses. And then for Fremont, they're going to drive to Lincoln, collect donations there. And then also, they're going to come back to Omaha. So basically from 4 p.m. tomorrow to probably 8:30, 9 p.m., it's going to be going down at the Los Diablos Clubhouse, 2501 Ames Avenue. I got the flyer on the Hood Table page and in the Hood Table group if anybody needs more detailed information. But definitely, if you don't even purchase any food, if you don't buy a raffle ticket and you still want to donate, come on down. Donate whatever you want to donate. All donations are welcome, and it'll go to the family of James Scurlock. So you said you wanted to come on, but I'm feeding my face. I ain't ate since noon. It's about 10 p.m. tonight. I told my son pick me up something on the way home. But so I don't know. I need to make sure he got my message. He came home talking about, Mom, I didn't see your message. My bad. My son, he think he's so cool. My bad. But so yeah, 402 revenue. You already know now. When I be cooking, especially when I'm having my barbecues, my parties, my get-togethers, all you gotta do is inbox me. You can come on through, get your plate and whatnot. But yeah, so in the meantime and in between time, you guys stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant, stay healthy, and I'm out. Deuces.